Up until the 2019-2020 season, the Washington Commanders team name contained a racial slur. For the sake of our indigenous audience, such slurs will be avoided whenever possible.
Ahoy there, ain't there the captain here, or should I say, Tony, the cheer captain. We're going to be continuing this Madden journey over here. Hope everyone's having a great weekend thus far. Well, I'm going to be continuing wearing this because, one, it's football, and two, I'm trying to get a new, more positive outlook on life. Trying to get more positive vibes over here because there's so much negativity going on in this world right now, and we just need to lift up people's spirits. You know what I mean? Got my pom-poms. So let's get everything. Let's get started here. Just as soon as I get everything situated over here, we're gonna be playing some Madden 95 here. Let's see. Let's hope I just win at least one game over here. I'd rather be my own best cheerleader than my worst enemy. I will have some diva moments, though. It's in the game. It's all about making it on top. Not willing to give up.
Welcome to John Madden Football.
Let's see which team I'm going to be. I think I'm going to be Tampa Bay against the Arizona Cardinals. Yeah. Weather variable. Let's make it fair. Yeah. We miss you, John Madden. Okay, so next week I'm going to be doing one of those redo episodes, those do-over episodes, and one of them is going to be Pocahontas. And then for this upcoming Friday, and for next Saturday, I'm going to be doing my annual Army, Navy, Air Force type of game in honor of those that we've lost in 9/11. Can't get more patriotic than that. The Cardinals will receive the kick, and I will be defending the home goal. I'm sure this is no different than any other Madden game that I played in terms of the 90s, or any football EA game. Now I want some cream. Now I want a creamsicle right about now. Because of those uniforms, those old school uniforms. Tickles me every time. How do you do that? Hard to believe this will have been 21 years since the unthinkable happened. come 1 week from tomorrow. They say you never forget where you were when you heard the news about 9/11. I was freshman year of high school. First period French class. That's when I saw the first tower on fire. Up in flames, yeah. Up in flames.
Incomplete.
Then I saw for myself the second plane. Chances are it's going to be a touchback anyway. Yep, touchback. Touchback. The eyeball formation.
23.
I've been hearing rumors that they're going to be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to be bringing back the creamsicle uniforms, but nothing is written in stone as of yet. As of right now, it's just a rumor. But at the same time, you just never know. I remember at one point, a little over a decade ago, that for a couple of seasons that they were doing throwback week. Yeah, a couple of throwback weeks, if you would. But I think due to safety precaution, if I remember correctly, they had to retire it just because of the colors of the helmets or something like that. They just want to prevent as many concussions as possible. I'm not exactly sure about this whole story. If anybody has any logical explanation as to how this is, I'm all ears. But I really dug those creamsicle uniforms. It not only takes me back to my childhood, but it brings out the uniqueness from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I especially love the cheerleaders, especially as pom-poms as big, if not bigger than these, or maybe the patriotic. They're just as big as the patriotic ones that I got. But yeah, all in all,
21, 33.
I would love to see the creamsicle uniforms come back one day. But at the same time, I've been hearing about the safety precautions, but the color of the uniforms. They got to keep the color of the uniforms consistent as possible, because if they change it so much, then that means the player's opening himself up for potential concussions, something like that. That's based on what I've been hearing on the news that I've read, but I could be wrong. Ugh. I knew it was going to happen. How did I find out that this was going to happen?
42.
Sorry if it sounded like I had Tourette's there, but it's just that these things come at you by surprise, such as this one over here.
Incomplete.
But good thing it was an incomplete. But yeah, the creamsicle era from the 70s to the 90s. I would love to see them come back one day, but I'm not exactly sure about what the whole medical reasoning behind them doing away with throwback week with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in those specific uniforms. Oh, yeah.
That's the way to hit.
If anybody has any medical explanation as to
41, 42. Hut.
But yeah, I'm all ears with the medical reasoning behind the uniform colors and the helmets, in terms of the helmets,
Incomplete.
and how they have to keep them consistent.
That. 31. Right. Safety.
Oh, poo! Ugh. Now I gotta do a free kick. Yeah, that's not a free kick. That's a regular kick. I don't know what. Regardless. Booty! Stopped at midfield.
That. 42. 22. 32. Right. Incomplete. That. 33. 30. 20. Right.
Oh, yeah. One good sack deserves another.
That. 23. Red. Right.
There's no way!
That. 20. 23. 20. Right. It's good.
That's like 3 field goals. Teams will switch sides as we start the second quarter.
Hut. Hut. 40. Hut.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
That. Hut. Hut. Red. Hut. Boom.
Short gain. I formation.
Hut. Hut. 33. Hut.
Oh, I still made the catch anyway. Oh! Oh!
Incomplete.
I'm not really good at these field goals in these specific games here, but
33.
only way to find out.
Red. Hut. It's good.
Yeah. 9-3. At least I'm on the board. Houston. Down by a touchdown. That's a good kick. Still hungry for that creamsicle.
That. Hut. Incomplete. Set. 20, 31, 40, 30.
Yeah, y'all. Go me.
Complete.
Try to punt it away.
Set. Hut. Woo. Woo. Hut. Pow.
Those pows, bams, booms.
Hut. Set. Hut. 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 Whoa. Hut. Set. Hut. Incomplete. Hut. 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 Hut.
Ooh! Airmailed it.
Complete.
What am I doing?
Set. 21, 20. Woo. Hut.
Sometimes they fly down the field so fast they run right by the guy with the ball. That can't happen.
Set. Hut. Now that is big time football.
You said it, John. Did I mention we miss you?
Set. 41.
To me wanting.
Set. 33. Hut. Hut. Incomplete.
Second time.
Set. 31. 43. 23. Hut. Set. Green. Hut. Interception.
Woo! Yeah. Now I'm getting somewhere.
Set. Hut. 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 Incomplete. Set. Hut. Hut. 30. Hut.
Woo! Oh! Just in and out and in and out. Coming up with nothing.
Hut. 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 Hut.
This happens every time.
Set. 43. Hut.
Oh. Yeah. I was not expecting that. I'm glad I got it back.
Incomplete.
Single back in this time. This is happening every time. Every time somebody throws the ball, they bat it away. Whether it be me or them.
Interception.
Pendulum swinging back and forth. Is he doing the moonwalk? Michael Jackson?
That 42. It's good. Incomplete. Incomplete.
I'm going for it.
Incomplete. That 31.
At least I stopped him. At least I get the ball back.
Incomplete. Incomplete.
Keeps ricocheting off his hands. Yes! Thank you, Jesus.
Incomplete.
A little closer and closer.
Hut, hut, hut. Dad, hut, hut.
Short loss.
Dad, 33. Red, hut. It's good.
Yes! It's a 10-point game, but still, it's better than nothing.
Dad, 23. 33. 21. Hut.
Yeah. Drag it out of his hands.
Dad, red, 33. Hut. Incomplete.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander. I batted away. You batted away. I batted away.
Hut. Interception.
Yay! Whoa! I'll take that. I'll take it. I'll take it. Whoa! Whoa!
That is big-time football.
I agree. I couldn't agree with you more, John. When you're right, you're right.
Hut, hut. Dad, red, hut. Incomplete. Hut. Dad, 40. Hut. Hut, hut. Dad, 30. Hut.
They were waiting for me.
Dad, woo, hut. Woo, hut. It's good.
Yeah. I'm down by a touchdown. Let's see if I can get some momentum back. It's a booty.
Pow.
It's a booty.
Dad, 40. Hut.
Boom shakalaka. You'll remember that number.
Dad, 31. 41. Hut. Incomplete. Dad, hut.
Booyah. Have to punt it away.
Dad, 20. Hut.
Roll out Pendulum could swing it back and forth.
Set. 23. But. Set. 40. 30. But.
Oh, fumble. Oh, yes. Yes. Swing it back and forth and back and forth.
But. Set. But.
Woo! Now I'm getting somewhere. Alright, how much time is left?
But. Set.
Gotta love that Fox Sports logo. Just brings back a lot of great memories. And I think Fox still holds up to this day in terms of their overall presentation. There's something about Fox. I don't know if it's the theme song. I don't know if it's the fact that John Madden and Pat Summerall made it what it is today. But there's something about Fox that makes the overall presentation so that stands out the most as opposed to CBS and ABC. I don't know what it is about it, but it stands out. Yeah, that of all the television presentations in this day and age, Fox stands out the most.
Incomplete.
NBC, back when it was airing daytime local games, they had a great presentation as well. They usually carry out the AFC games, and CBS usually carries out the AFC games, and Fox the NFC games.
Incomplete.
Yeah, but Fox
3. But.
Fox still holds up in my personal opinion. Yeah. Yes, touchdown. But what are they doing? That little shoulder shimmy from like Michael Jackson. but from 1995 all the way up until 1998 to Super Bowl from the 95-96 season all the way up until Super Bowl 32 when NBC was airing the local games, the local daytime games on Sundays. Their presentation was outstanding. I just can't get enough of their theme song. I'm all tied up. But in terms of this day and age, I like Fox's overall presentation of NFL games.
43.
And like I said, it was John Madden and Pat Summerall who gave it a leg up, because back in the mid-90s when Fox was starting out broadcasting the NFL games, they basically didn't have a leg to stand on. And so they had to rely on some big shots that can draw money, that can draw viewers. And who better to get than Pat Summerall and John Madden coming from ABC? Well, yeah, CBS, excuse me. Coming from CBS.
Incomplete.
And, well, the rest was history. especially when it came to the late afternoon games. When it comes to late afternoon games on Fox, you're in for you're in for a great game when it comes to John Madden and Pat Summerall calling the action.
Hut, that, hut, hut.
They're like the Jim Ross and Jerry the King Lawler of commentary football of the NFL. Or maybe Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby the Brain Heenan. You know what I mean? I just can't think of a better broadcast duo.
Red, hut, hut, hut.
Then John Madden and Pat Summerall. Whoa, oh, did he trip?
That, hut. 40, hut. Incomplete.
Speaking of NFL and speaking of Super Bowl, I want to talk to you about the Super Bowl ads. One of the most memorable Super Bowl ads that I remember from back in my day was the Budweiser frogs. Budweiser.
Hut.
You know what the weird part was? For those of you that don't know, they inadvertently geared the Budweiser frogs towards kids. They were recognizable among kids, which is why they had to rely on those lizards who should have adult humor just to keep the kids away. You know what I mean? It's just like, Joe Camel. I don't know if any of you kids remember Joe Camel. They were advertising Camel cigarettes.
41, 33, 43.
Well, that inadvertently geared that Camel cigarettes inadvertently geared Joe Camel. They inadvertently geared it towards kids, and that's recognizable as a recognizable mascot.
22,
So, yeah, I basically compare Joe Camel to the
41,
Budweiser frogs.
21, 32, 22.
I guess they want to end this entire as much as possible, trying to keep me from
23.
away from the goal as possible. Wah wah.
Incomplete.
Had to punt it away. But that's one of the biggest Super Bowl ads that I remember. Oh, what the heck? Ah, he fooled me. Yeah, they went for it. They fake punt.
That 42, 41.
But yeah, of all the Super Bowl ads that aired, the Budweiser frog stood out. It stood out to me.
That green, green.
Inadvertently gearing them towards kids.
42. Hut.
That was when those lizards came into play.
That green, hut.
Wah wah.
Incomplete.
They're probably going to kick it in towards the end of the game.
Red 21.
Oh, thank God for blitzes.
That 32. Hut.
I hate to do this, but I have to.
It's no good.
No good. That means I have a chance. Don't screw this up. You got this.
Hut. Hut. Incomplete. Hut. Hut.
Got an entire 90 seconds to go.
Incomplete.
Make that 85 seconds.
Hut. 20. Hut. Incomplete.
Trim it down to 80.
Hut. 31. Red. Hut. Boom. Now that is big time football. Hut. Hut. Hut.
They're probably going to send it into overtime. That's exactly what they're going to do. I guess that's exactly what they're going to do. How much you going to bet that
21.
this is going to be the case?
Hut. 43. 33. Red. 20.
I'll just go ahead and take a knee on this one,
41.
on these two plays,
22.
for all I care.
40. 42. 31. 30. Hut.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they're not gonna take a timeout. Well,
That. 20. Hut.
don't. I stopped him. Yes. We're going to overtime. Going to OT. Yeah. Ball's call there. And it's tails. I'm going to receive. Next score wins. I think that's the name of the game. Next score wins. All I gotta do now is get in the field goal range, and I can basically seal the deal.
Hut. Hut. That. Hut.
Whoa! Oh! At least I made it closer. I'm not gonna take a field goal just yet. Just wanna be sure,
That. Hut.
just for good measure. Let's see if I can sneak in there.
That. Hut. Hut.
Oh! That should have counted! Come on.
Hut. 22. Hut.
Ball game! Yeah! Yay! I finally won! First victory of the season. Couldn't have asked for anything better. What a great way to end this week over here. The third week of the season here on Captain's Arcade. And it ended with a victory. I'm so happy about it. Well, everyone, that's going to have to do it for this edition of Captain's Arcade. Once again, this upcoming Friday, I'm going to be doing Pocahontas as a makeup show for this past season due to the audio difficulties. And then on next Saturday, I'm going to be doing my Army, Navy, Air Force game. Not sure which teams I'm going to be choosing, but I'm going to be making this an annual thing. Every time during the week of 9/11, I'm going to be paying homage to those that we've lost in 9/11. Hard to believe it's been 21 years. It'll be 21 years. 1 week from tomorrow. Never forget where you were when you heard the news. But anyway, I'm really happy about that. I got my very officially first victory here of the season here on Captain's Arcade. Oh, I think I found myself a cheerleader. All right, I'm gonna call it a night here. I'm gonna see everybody again next week. Hope everybody does great in school and whatever walk of life that you choose. This sure is a great way to take your escape off this. And if you're like me, you got homework for tomorrow, and might as well enjoy your last moments of video games before you head back to school on Monday. And but some kids knock out homework early on Friday and then go to the video store and have all the fun that they want for the rest of the weekend. But however way you celebrate your weekends, hope you have a good one. I'll see everybody on next week. But until we meet again, baby, say goodbye.